Hi Pisces, this is Eileen with your June 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And I'm doing this reading kind of late. Today's June 9th, but the early part of the month is what I normally start with. And what we have is the Six of Cups. So this is a really good omen for reunions, perhaps with people that you haven't seen in a while. This could even be some romantic interest from the past that somehow phased out, and then now it might be brought back to life. Maybe that person had moved or you moved away or whatever, and then you could be reconnecting with them in the month of June. This is also, for a number of you, you might just be visiting with relatives or friends you haven't seen in a while. And then also, now this is cup. The cups represent feelings and emotions and love and things like that. So it's really well aspected in that regard for friendships, relationships, romances, things coming back to life that maybe had phased out or there had been some separation. And then also, this could represent for a number of you some type of work that you were happy with that you did in the past, something that brought you a lot of pleasure or fulfillment. Maybe the money was good and you were enjoying your co-workers. This indicates that you might have another opportunity for this type of work again, whether it's at the same company you were working, or maybe it's a different job, but it's the same type of work that you did before and you know you enjoy it and you're good at it, and that there's another opportunity now to have a new beginning in that area. And then for those of you who might be self-employed, maybe in the past your business was doing well and then it started dropping off. This could be a renewal of your business where things are going well again and bringing you a lot of happiness. So overall, it's a really good card. And I always see this little kitty in the corner looking at me. I don't know, it's just the look on in his eyes. He looks at me like he knows I could know what he's thinking if he was projecting his thoughts on me. That's the feeling I always get from that kitty. The next card we have is the Seven of Swords. And with the Seven of Swords, now, this is a cautionary card to be careful with those you are dealing with in the month of June. Someone may try to cheat you, swindle you. Be careful before signing any kind of agreements or contracts with anyone. Look over all the fine details. Do your research. Listen to your intuition. That's what I'm getting right now, real strong. To pass on to you, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, and that's what I'm getting real strong to pass along, that you should tune into your intuition in the month of June especially. And Pisces, the water signs are very intuitive anyway, so really listen to your feelings when you're dealing with people, whatever the circumstances are, whether it's for business purposes or in a personal relationship, because I'm getting for some of you, this card has to do with personal relationships, possibly so-called friends or a romantic interest where someone is not being honest or they have not been honest. You might have someone kind of new. This is what I'm tuning into. Maybe this is for one person, someone that's been like an acquaintance around you that you haven't known very well. And I'm feeling they're very dishonest. They're capable of stealing. Be careful about having, even if it's something like somebody doing work at your home, like a handyman or some other repair person or whatever. Be careful with people like that. Let me see what else I'm getting. Even for personal relationships, I mean, be careful. Be careful, because I'm getting a sense of, and I feel like this is for more than one person, that a few of you might have someone around you that it feels more like an acquaintance someone you really don't know well, or you might not even know them at all, but they're somehow circulating right around you. It could be around you and your friends. It could be, like I said, somebody who comes over to your house to do some kind of repair, that they're dishonest. Oh, our husky is over there crying a little bit. That they're not honest, and they feel like they steal, like they might try to actually steal something. So, and then this could also be for some of you at work. Rocco, please, quiet, puppy. Um, for some of you, this could be someone at work who's being very dishonest. They might be trying to take credit for some work you do, or somehow maybe talk behind your back even and make you look bad. But I feel like anyone who's really paying attention and listening to their intuition and looking at this person, they're going to be a little, something's not going to feel right. That's what I'm feeling. And for some of you, you may have already had this person in your life in the way of a romantic interest, and it might be over or ending now. Because I'm feeling like overall, if you're paying attention and looking at this person and listening to your feelings, it's pretty obvious that they're not honest. So that's different scenarios for different people that I'm tuning into there. So just kind of be on guard, pay attention. Let's see, next card we have Four of Wands. This is a good card. This is about celebrations, family happiness, celebrations. The month of June, you might be, a lot of people get married in June. You might be attending a wedding or getting married yourself, or perhaps someone's even proposing marriage to you. Taking a vacation, just having some nice, enjoyable times in the month of June. So this is a really good omen. Again, like with the Six of Cups, these are really nice cards to have. But it is talking about just enjoying yourself. You've worked hard. It's time to relax and enjoy what you have. Enjoy your family and your friends. I feel like some of you are really going to feel especially comfortable and nice, and like you can really enjoy yourself and just feel a little more carefree and just enjoy where you're being. It could be some of you are actually going to be out on vacation in the month of June. And just, even if you're going and spending a day at the beach or a weekend at a beach environment or something, someplace that just makes you comfortable and happy. And I'm getting a lot of those kind of scenarios for a number of people. I'm getting romance here for a number of people too. I feel like some of you or a number of you are going to you're going to be with someone that you're really comfortable with, even if you're just now getting to know them, like in recent months or something. And there's some spark there. It's like it's obvious that to me, I'm getting some past life relationships. Some of you are going to have someone in your life, and it might be a fairly new person who's just come into your life in recent months, where you're going to feel like you've known this person for a long time. And this is going to be bringing you such a good feeling. I mean, even if you're still just getting to know each other and maybe just getting together here and there, or hanging out together, or seeing each other on a regular basis. I mean, it could even be somebody at work or whatever. But I'm just getting a really nice feeling around this card for some of you, because I feel like you're either already going to be with your right mate, or you're meeting them, or you just recently met them in recent months, and it feels so natural to be with this person. So that feels really good. I'm getting a lot of good energy around that for a number of people, like different scenarios for different people. Next card we have is the Seven of Pentacles. And again, it's overall, you've got a lot of good cards here. Seven of Pentacles is talking about that, you're reaping what you've sown. You've been working hard and making plans for your future, a lot of you. And maybe everything's not exactly where you want it right now, but you're making progress. You've already made progress, and you're feeling good about that. And so the advice here is to just keep planning and ensure your continued success, because a number of you are going to be feeling a certain amount of satisfaction and comfort in knowing that you have stayed fairly focused on your goals, and that you've saved some money, or that you've got a good job, or you're doing something, maybe you're self-employed, and you're feeling good about your progress you're making in your work that you're doing, and you're being patient. It's like you're making progress, and you're just being patient, knowing that you want to continue to do the good work you're doing so you can have continued success, and keep enjoying the fruits of your labor. But it's overall a good feeling of security, feeling secure financially, and being patient, and your patience being rewarded. And for some of you, you might also just get some good news about money and finances in the month of June also, that gives you a good feeling of security, and like you're on the right track with your money, with your finances, with your work that you're doing. So a good card again. And here we have the Eight of Pentacles. And again, talking about progress. Some of you might have a new job, or you may have been promoted or getting promoted. Let's see. I'm feeling for some of you, you might just be starting your career, and you're doing really good quality work, because this can also relate to vocational undertakings. Like some of you might be taking courses, getting some additional certification. Some of you might be entering college, or finishing college, or just continuing, or just starting your careers. I'm getting different scenarios here for different people, and I feel like you're really staying focused and moving forward in your career. Or some of you might have a business that you're self-employed, and you feel good about what you're doing. Some of you might make something. I feel some of you might be creative and making something that you're selling, and you're feeling good about that. You love the work you do. You take pride in your work. I'm feeling overall a number of scenarios of people feeling good, knowing they're doing good quality work, they're making money at it, and they're very focused, very, very focused on getting the work, continuing to do good quality work. It's paying off for you. You're being paid well, or you're on that path to getting paid more. It's like you've seen the result, you've seen the progress that you're making, and you're just staying focused and continuing on your journey, because it's leading someplace good for you. You're laying your foundation, and feeling good about this. Now, I feel for some of you on a more romantic level, this Eight of Pentacles represents a person who will be in your life possibly in the month of June. And let me see what I'm getting. And the Pentacles typically relate to the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this person could be of one of those signs, or they might just have a lot of that in their chart also. Let me see here. But I feel like this person embodies these traits. They might just be starting out in their career. Yeah, I'm tending to believe this is somebody in their 20s or maybe 30s. So if you're in that age bracket, you could be meeting this person on a more romantic level in the month of June, or right around that time. And this person is fairly new in their career, is what it feels like to me. I mean, they may have, when I say fairly new, it could be anywhere from just starting to maybe 5 years or so, 6 years into their career even. I just feel like they haven't, it's fairly new in their career, but they're making progress, and they're very focused, but they want to have balance in their life. I don't feel like they're a workaholic or anything like that. Nice looking person. I feel like for some of you, you're just going to be getting to know this type of person in the month of June. But this is a nice quality person. And we all have a certain amount of male and female energy. This could represent a female for some. This could represent a male for others, because I'm just getting different scenarios here for different people coming up. Yeah, so overall, again, a good a good card for a lot of you. Either you're going to be embodying the traits of the Eight of Pentacles and living your life this way, or for some of you, for a romantic interest, someone's coming into the picture that fits this description. And I don't feel like, on a romantic level, for those of you who have this person in your life around June, I feel like it's not, doesn't feel like something that's just gonna go real fast. It feels like getting to know each other first as friends and things just moving along little by little. That's the feeling I'm getting. Don't expect this to turn into some, real fast romance and and just with sparks flying and everything going crazy. It feels more like a slow and steady thing where you actually just start getting to know each other and realize you like each other and like being around one another. It feels more like a friendship starting first with a lot of potential as you get to know each other better. It could very well be someone in a work environment that you're getting acquainted with, and that's why it doesn't just fly into a romance. It's more like somebody, you get to know them and realize you really like this person, but it feels like down the road there is potential for romance and something solid, because this would be a good partner for a number of you. That's what I feel like. Next card we have is the Judgment card. And the Judgment card is a major arcana card. And this is talking about karma, and what you put out, you get back. So it's also a good card for being rewarded for your past efforts. Like if a number of you have felt like things have been bogged down, or you've had some difficulties or some stressful, upsetting circumstances or whatever, but overall you've been living a good life and being a good, honest person and trying to do well and trying to do the right thing. It's like the pendulum swings in your favor. It's time for things to start coming around and coming your way now. So the Judgment card, and I like this card anyway. I like the image on it. It's really beautiful. But the Judgment card is talking about renewal, something coming back to life. So maybe if, even for relationships, like if some of you have had difficulties in relationships and have had some unhappiness in that department, perhaps something's going to come back to life in the relationship department. It might be, I'm feeling more new relationships for some of you. Now, for others, it could be a renewal of a current relationship, but I'm not getting that as strong. The stronger feeling I'm getting is something about new relationships that are more promising than some of the disappointing relationships that you had in the past. That's more the feeling I'm getting here with this card. So it really is a good omen. And also, it could even be talking about if some of you had some aches and pains in recent months or whatever, you might start feeling a little better in June. And just overall, it's talking about a fresh start. It's talking about some happiness coming your way. So I would say try to align with that kind of energy in the month of June, especially if you've had some difficulties you've dealt with. Try to align yourself with feeling a renewal, feeling new beginnings, and that things are going your way now. It's time for you to get some rewards for your past efforts. So, good card, good destiny card. Okay, the next card we have is the Eight of Cups. And with the Eight of Cups, now some of you may have, again, this could be, cups typically relate to feelings and emotions and love. So for a number of you, there may have been relationships that just did not work out, and you're looking over the horizon and ready to move on to better times for yourself, better places, better relationships. And I'm feeling like this, for a number of you, for some of you, it's regarding relationships, but I am feeling like for a number of you, this might have to do with work and jobs and things like that, where maybe you were at a job that was going well for you and the money was fairly good, but you seem to have outgrown it. And so, and you know you're qualified for a whole lot more. That's what I'm getting for some of you. And so you've been looking out over the horizon for a new beginning in the way of some work, some kind of job that is going to be more rewarding. Maybe it's going to pay more. And I'm feeling some of you relocating in your desires to move on and feeling like you've outgrown a situation. You're looking to relocate. And so you're looking at those job opportunities that might take you to a different city or a different state or whatever. So for some of you, and I'm feeling a sense of confidence and calm. I'm not feeling like, oh, I have to get out of here. I'm unhappy and, I might lose my job otherwise. I'm not getting that. I'm feeling like you already made your decision. You know you deserve more. You deserve better. You want to see what else is out there. You want to enjoy your life more. You feel like you weren't having the fulfillment in your life that you wanted. Maybe you didn't have the balance in your life that you would like. And you know you deserve a lot better. And you're very confident. It's like you can get something better also. And I do feel that some of you are looking out further away in the way of relocating because maybe you know about some other state or city or whatever where you feel you would just enjoy living there more. And so you're looking for job opportunities or considering opportunities you're already aware of and that sort of thing. And then for others of you, this has to do with relationships where you were in some kind of relationship with someone and it was started out, it was good, a lot of fun, and you thought maybe you were in love or whatever, and then things turned sour and you realized that you deserve better, you want more. And so, even though you had some good times in the past, I'm feeling for some people, this is regarding a few different relationships from the past, not just one, where it's like, okay, that was fun while it lasted, but hey, I want something really good and solid, good quality for the long haul now. I'm finished just having my kicks and having fun now. It's time to really get serious and have a good life for myself, and I want the right partner for me to go forward. And so, again, you're feeling confident and calm, like you know you deserve a lot more. And so you're looking outward now and you're putting out the energy. I'm feeling whether this is job related or romance related, you're radiating that kind of energy of feeling confident, calm, you know you're a good quality person. You deserve the same, whether it's in a job or a romantic partner. So it's good that I'm getting good vibes from that in the way of moving on, even though some of you might have some disappointments and stressful things that are behind you or that you're leaving now if they're not totally behind you. Next, we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, now this is talking about things moving quickly, and it could be even chaotic. So for some of you who might be looking at relocating for a new job, that new job might come through all of a sudden where you got to be there really quick and you're having to relocate or having to just get ready all of a sudden. Even if you're not totally relocated, you just got to hurry up and do a lot of preparation for it or whatever. But I'm feeling moving. Some of you are actually moving in June. Now, some of you might just be moving, not necessarily for a job, but maybe you've been in a place you've been leasing and your lease is up, or maybe your house sold or something like that. But it's almost like something you get news and all of a sudden you're in a hurry and you have to move quickly. It can be kind of chaotic, but it feels like you're moving on to better times. That's what I'm getting here. So, so for a number of you, there could be something going on in that department where you just have to move quickly, think fast, make your plans, hurry up, get busy doing it. And it can be kind of stressful because if you're moving or changing jobs or whatever, that can be stressful by itself. But if you're feeling kind of rushed, that just adds to the stress. So, but then you're going to something better. So afterwards, it's like, okay, now I'm okay once you get there. And then for others on the romantic front, I feel like this could be someone new coming into your life in the month of June. And the swords are that's air signs, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this could represent someone of that sign or someone who's just got a lot of that in their chart. Maybe their rising sign or moon sign or whatever. So they show those kind of traits. But this could be someone like that coming into your life in the month of June. And let me see what I'm getting here. I feel like this person who is the Knight of Swords, I'm feeling like it's someone in their 20s or 30s. So again, if you're in that age bracket, this might be for you, because I'm just tuning in here and there in whatever way I can. So for some of you, some of this will resonate. For others, other things might resonate. It's a general reading. I mean, if anyone wanted a private reading, then I could really focus in just on your circumstances. So I'm just tuning into whatever kind of messages I get here. But this Knight of Swords I'm getting, like I said, I think this is someone in their 20s, possibly 30s. So this would be more applicable to those who are in that age bracket anyway, who are watching the video. And it feels like someone new comes on the scene. And I feel like it's a fairly attractive person, this Knight of Swords. And now also this person, they don't come across all warm and cuddly. They come across kind of, you know, almost like they don't open themselves up completely. They're kind of guarded, not overly so. I feel like the person's friendly and pleasant, but you don't really get a feeling that they're really being totally open. I just feel like they are somewhat guarded. They're cautious. But I feel like this person is, for someone, this might be one person I'm tuning in for, that this Knight of Swords figure is focusing on you and wants to get to know you and is attracted to you. So I feel like this person will be acting friendly to you and trying to get acquainted. So this could be in some kind of social setting or something like that. I'm getting that it's more that than in a work environment. Yeah, so this might just be for one person I'm tuning in for. But a few of you could be having someone new that fits the Knight of Swords description coming in around June. And so with the air signs, they're very analytical. They're typically very intelligent people, but they might come across a little aloof sometimes. They don't always come across real warm and overly friendly or something. You know, they're pleasant, but they might seem a little aloof. Or I don't know, that's why I'm saying they're a little guarded or something. Okay, next card we have is the Eight of Wands. And with the Eight of Wands, this is another card pertaining to things moving forward, progress after delays. Some of you also, the Eight of Wands can represent travel. So again, June's a popular month for taking vacations anyway. So a number of you might just be taking off somewhere on a vacation in June. But also it's representing things moving forward after delays. So if a number of you have been, you know, it could have been waiting on a job, waiting maybe to sell your home or buy a home or find a new place to rent if you're renting. All of a sudden you might get some good news, and here you like which I was saying the Knight of Swords represents news, maybe some good news coming in all of a sudden. And this is relating to things moving forward in a hurry, going fast after maybe being kind of bogged down, not going fast enough. And so this is a good card. So for any of you that have felt like you were bogged down, stuck, things weren't moving ahead like they needed to be moving, by the end of the month, you might be finding that all of a sudden things are moving a lot quicker and your progress is just going forward. And again, it could be kind of chaotic as per the Knight of Swords. So just be ready, whoever it is. If you're looking to move, be as prepared as possible, because that moving's stressful enough by itself. Changing jobs, any of these kind of circumstances surround you, try to be as prepared ahead of time as you can so that you can reduce the amount of stress associated with everything just moving forward all of a sudden in a hurry. Okay, the next card we have is the Temperance card, and this is another major arcana destiny card. So let's see, with Temperance now, this is talking about having patience, trying to balance things, healing, being diplomatic in your dealings with others, almost like if you've had previously had any kind of situations of, oh, trying to get along or trying to not have too much stressful interactions with other people. The Temperance card is talking about trying to maintain some diplomacy, trying to keep things balanced. And it's a good card though, because this is another major arcana destiny card. So it is talking about things being balanced, even with relationships being positive and being more balanced. Maybe if there's been some tugging and pulling in relationships with people, whether in the romantic sense or just friends or family, that it's a good time for things to be more balanced, for things to start working out, for healing to take place. So overall, for reconciliation, if there have been some arguments with people in your life. So overall, this is just talking about a little bit of compromise, being patient, exercising moderation in all that you do. So, but I mean, it's showing that you can do this, and it's going to give you more of a sense of peace and fulfillment and happiness. That's what I'm getting here. So, and I'm feeling for some of you, I know this card doesn't necessarily refer to pregnancy, but I'm getting that for some of you, there's a pregnancy. Either you're pregnant in June or you get pregnant in June. Let me see this might be specific for one person or a few people, but I'm feeling a lot of fulfillment, that you are already feeling pretty good about your life and everything and about yourself. And you might be getting pregnant in June. Or maybe you've been pregnant for a month or so, but you're really getting into the feeling of it more and more. That's what I'm getting. That might just be specific for one person or a few people, and that's not necessarily the meaning of this card, temperance. It really isn't. That's just, I started getting that as I was setting the card down, so I said it. Okay. Now let's see. This deck I've been using is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And what I want to do now is I'm going to pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, let's see. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading where I can just focus in on your circumstances, since this is a general reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so I need one card for Pisces for June of 2018. What's the message for Pisces for June 2018? Pisces for June 2018. Pisces, what's the message for Pisces for June 2018? Okay, one more shuffle. Pisces for June 2018. Okay, I'm going to fan these out. Pick one card. Okay, I think it's this one here. Let's see. Okay, this says Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. This ties in with some other things here in this reading, with a number of themes here going on in your reading. Look, studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Okay, I love that. Well, according to these cards, you're going to be getting a big push to get going, the way a few of those cards have to do with forward movement in a hurry, whether you're ready or not. That's why I was saying try to be prepared for those of you who are looking to make changes. Okay, then I'm going to pull one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Pisces for June 2018? Pisces, what's the message for Pisces for June 2018? Pisces for June 2018. Okay, one more shuffle for Pisces for June 2018. And I'm going to fan these out and see which one comes up. I think it's this one here. Make sure it's not stuck to another one. Oh, this looks like a good message here. Yeah, it's not stuck with another one. Okay, this says you are worth it. That's card number 23. Well, I like the sound of that already. You are worth it. And I love, love, love all the details in these cards. Beautiful imagery in these cards. I just love all the artwork. They're just gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to look up the meaning of that. When you are worth it, number 23. Let me look this one up in the booklet here. Okay, 23. 23. Here it is. You are worth it. The only way you can accept, respect, and cherish others is by accepting, respecting, and cherishing you. Accept praise and credit when it is given to you. When you learn to be accepting, you allow your true potential to blossom. You claim your worth and reflect that light to others. When you see yourself in this light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value. As you strive toward more self-love each day, you will find yourself infused with new energy. It is okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. Oh, I'll definitely say yes to that. It is okay to walk away from relationships that minimize or hurt you. Enjoy and love who you are. I love that message. That's a great message. I think this, okay, and then last but not least, I'm going to pull one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so what's the message for Pisces for June 2018? Pisces for June 2018. What's the message for Pisces for June 2018? Okay, Pisces. Okay, one more shuffle. June 2018 for Pisces. And I'm going to fan these out and pick one card. I think it's this one here. Okay. This is Angel Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. What a great message from the angel Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Great message. I love it. And I'm born on the cusp of Pisces. I'm an Aries on the cusp of Pisces. So I hope some of that good news is for me too. I love it. It's a great reading for the month of June, Pisces, even though it's late getting here. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs. Most of them are there. There's only one more I need to do, which is Gemini, and all of the others are posted now on YouTube. And be sure, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do so you'll be notified as new videos are posted. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, well, Pisces, have a great June for the rest of the month here. And thank you for watching my video, and we'll do this again soon. Thank you.